Patrick's with us in Denver. Hi, Patrick. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
Hey, I got a quick question for you for retirement and investment. I'm 51 years old. I'm debt-free except for my home. I owe about $65,000 on my home. I have about $20,000 in individual stocks. I have an emergency fund of $15,000, and I have about $10,000 in savings. My monthly income is $9,000 a month take home, and I would like to have my house paid off in January to February and start off 2017 great. Once I do all of that and I'm completely debt-free, I need to make up some time. I've got about 15 to 17 years to retirement, and like the numbers I stated, I have very little saved for retirement, but like you say, I have a huge shovel. I've done real estate in the past before, but I got hurt in the 2008, 2009, but I did enjoy it, and it's something that I'm not afraid to do. What percentage of investing in mutual funds and in real estate would you do to make up the ground that I need to make up in the 15 to 17 years?
Are you married?
No.
Okay. Well, first thing I'm going to do is follow through on your plan here, which means I'm cashing out the stock and the extra $10,000, throwing $30,000 at your mortgage today, leaving you only a $35,000 balance, which you knock out by the end of the year. That sounded like your plan, was it?
Yes, I would go into possibly even my emergency fund a little bit, and then I have a consistent income of about $9,000 a month.
So now you and I are sitting in January or so with a paid-for house and a fully funded emergency fund, and we start talking about a retirement mix with a guy who loves real estate like I do. Well, at a minimum, I'm going to have you do your full $6,500. Because you're over 50, you can do $6,500 into your Roth IRA. To start with, we do that. Do you have 401k available?
Just through myself. I'm self-employed, 1099. I would be able to do a set.
Okay, all right. I would definitely do a Roth IRA, and I would start thinking about a SEP. Here's the interesting thing about the SEP. You can load that thing full, and when it gets enough in it, you could set up a self-directed SEP that allowed you to buy real estate with cash inside of that.
Ooh.
So I'd load them both up, because you got to save up the money to pay cash for the real estate if you're listening to me, because we already got your house paid for. We're not going to turn around and go in debt to buy rental properties. You've already been on that train. You didn't like that ride. So,
no.
But now the trick is this, let's say we build up some money and you buy a $100,000 house inside your SEP, a self-directed SEP. You can do that. However, the entire SEP or the entire rental property has to be operated as a part of your retirement plan, meaning you don't make any of the money off the rent. It goes back into the SEP.
Okay.
The rent goes back into the SEP. The SEP pays the expenses for operating the rental, and the net profits on the rental property stay in the SEP until you're 59 and a half. But you're coming up on that. You're coming up on that pretty quick anyway. So then you could pull it out of there if you wanted to, and do all the. But as long as you roll the stuff over inside the SEP, there's no taxes on it. And if you do a Roth SEP, there'll never be any taxes on your gains.
No way.
Yeah, way. This is very cool.
Wow.
This will completely work.
Wow.
But now here's the problem. Okay, we're betting real heavy on real estate, and so far you hadn't done good at that.
Correct.
So just be careful, my brother. I don't want you to end up one of those broke people playing with real estate, right? So we're paying cash for it. You take your time. When you're buying real estate, the money's made at the buy. It's not made at the sale. You steal it or you don't buy it. That's the rule.
Okay.
You buy real estate cheap. That's where your money's made. You take your time. And you are a sweet person, so you are a kind vulture. You are circling and waiting for something to die, and you get a great buy, which right today in most market's hot. It's hard to find a great buy out there today. 3 or 4 years ago, I was buying everything in sight. I ran out of cash because I was just buying real estate as hard as I could buy. And I don't want to wish bad times on the economy or anything, but I really liked those days because I made a lot of money on real estate. I hadn't sold any of it, so I haven't made the money, but man, have I got some equity. Wow, it's wonderful. So you catch real estate in a down market, but you're not ready to buy today anyway. You got to get to the end of the year. Then you got to build up. You got to fund the Roth IRA in good growth stock mutual funds. That keeps you diversified somewhat. And then load that SEP full, load that SEP full, load that SEP full. and set it up as a Roth, and yeah, that'll be sweet. And if you're 1099 with no employees, that you can put 13.8% of your adjusted gross income in there. So it's yeah. Go see one of our endorsed local providers. They can show you how to set it up. It has to be self-directed at the point that you're ready to move it into real estate. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.
So you have to break the cycle. You have to flip this thing on its head and make it behave. You've got to get so fired up and wired up that your broke friends think you've lost your mind.